Let's get over to Tony Sadiku right now, who is in the Weather Center with your first alert forecast. I'd be very interested to hear what the weather watchers have to say about this as well.
Yeah, me too. I'm just wondering if they've got good enough tires for the ice and the traction. I mean,
yeah, it's theft. That's what bothers me.
That too.
I'm afraid somebody's just gonna pick one up and take it away, knowing that
you know what? That burger looks pretty good. I might go for that myself. All right, so weather watchers, let's check in with them this morning. And yeah, a lot colder numbers than they were reporting this time yesterday. And hey, it's not bad when you got numbers in the 30s, but of course it's the wind that makes you feel it. So Les has 30 degrees. He's in Little Neck. Been checking in with Elena, who's got 31 in Brooklyn. Saying happy Valentine's Day, by the way. You may want to hold it on to your Valentine a little tighter because we do have a bit of a bumpy ride ahead, don't we? And that, of course, is the concern as we go through the weekend. Mike's got 30 in Staten Island and talking about keeping the backs to the wind. A good idea. However you're commuting this morning, that wind is blowing, occasionally gusting 20 to 30 miles per hour. By the way, happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Love in the air today, but we got snow in the air tomorrow as our pattern changes again. But we need the cold air, and we've got it coming in now. 31 with a northwest breeze. Whew. Yeah, that's why you want your back to the wind. So there's your day planner today. 30s now, 30s later all day with the wind makes it feel like the 20s. I think if you're doing anything for dinner, the wind's not going to be quite as strong, so that'll be good. And, you know, precipitation chances are next to zero today. You won't rule out the stray flake or two that could blow in with the lake effect. It's tomorrow morning that we'll start to watch the next system on deck. It's still dry. Salvage the first few hours of the day tomorrow because it's going to be great. Cold, but dry. Here comes the snow, and it fills in quickly around midday, 1 o'clock in the city, and then spreads in across the area. Notice temperatures cold enough everywhere. The concern will be as we get into the late day, and by the way, because it's going to be snowing for a while, it's going to accumulate pretty quickly. But then we get this, the rain that starts to move in and just kind of makes a mess of the whole thing. There will be a time where we may have to watch for some mixing in and around the city. And then the update is there could be a more significant ice threat the further north we go. So just want you to be mindful of this, and it's all going to be determined by how quickly the warm air could punch in. If it just kind of trickles in, we get some melting, and it doesn't completely change over to rain, and that's the issue Sunday morning. It's not a critical commute time, but early church services, anywhere you got to be, I would avoid travel overnight Saturday to Sunday, especially for the Hudson Valley if you can. Then Sunday is just a mess. It's rain, but it's coming down and it's kind of chilly too. We eventually get rid of it Sunday night. 3 to 7 inches, big numbers to the north. It's 1 to 3 inches, and then again, because of the rain, we'll wash it away pretty quickly. Can't ignore that icing threat. I don't like what the models are projecting now, maybe as much as a 1/4 inch of ice, which could mean significant issues. So we'll hope to see those numbers come down. Otherwise, as you check out your 7-day forecast, don't mind the temperature on Sunday at 50 degrees. Yeah. But then we go to Monday and it's 29 degrees. Yeah. So what would you rather, 50 and rain or 29 and...
That's a tough toss-up. I have to flip a coin for that. I don't know what I want. I get soaked but be warm, or I want to go outside
Give us another
freeze.
option.
Well, next week is every day is about that cold and breezy. So, yeah.
All right, let's get you checked.